13-hour flight and future Chelsea wonderkid Real's visit to Kairat. No team faces greater travel demands or will be asked to upset the odds more this Champions League campaign than Kairat Almaty, as the debutants host Real Madrid in a historic first home fixture on Tuesday. Kairat crossed 3 time zones and a record-breaking 6,900 kilometers for their first match, losing 4-1 to Sporting in Lisbon, Portugal 2 weeks ago. However, facing 15-time European champions Real Madrid is even more daunting, though their location could now level the playing field. Xabi Alonso's visitors will themselves travel 6,441 kilometers to play at the 24,000-seater Ortalık Stadion, which is technically in Central Asia. Flying to Kazakhstan is not easy, defender Damir Kasabulat told BBC Sport. Home games in Almaty will be a big advantage, and with our fans, it will be like a fortress. Almaty, Kazakhstan's former southern capital, is closer to Beijing than Madrid. The Spanish giants, meanwhile, have to fly for 13 hours to reach Almaty, a flight 5 hours longer than it would take to reach New York. Yet Kazakhstan has been part of European football since UEFA granted them membership in 2002. It's historic that a Kazakh club qualified for the Champions League for the first time in a decade, club president Kairat Boranbayev told BBC Sport. It's important financially, and the entire country is behind us. He then joked, "We congratulate Europe for expanding its borders to allow Kairat to play in these matches," adding, "We believe we will make a bit of noise in Europe." Kairat remain massive underdogs with a squad valued at just £10.9 million, while Real Madrid's, featuring Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. and Jude Bellingham, is worth a competition-high £1.2 billion, according to Transfermarkt. No team faces greater geographical challenges than Kairat, who must travel about 25,000 kilometers for their 4 away matches, far more than any other team in the 36-team league phase. When we got into the Champions League, we understood there would be travel, but it is a reward rather than a problem, manager Rafael Urazbaktin added. This is the toughest exam for our football, but also a reward, dream come true, and historic moment for Kazakh football. Who are Kairat? The 3 most famous players who played for Kairat are former Arsenal winger Andrey Arshavin, former Bayern Munich midfielder Anatoliy Tymoshchuk, and Brazilian striker Vagner Love. In Kazakhstan, Kairat are nicknamed the Nations Team, as they were the country's only representative in the Soviet top league from 1960 to 1991 before gaining independence in 1991. In recent decades, Kairat have won 4 league titles and 8 domestic cups. They compete against rivals Astana, who were previously the only Kazakh team to play in the Champions League proper 10 years ago. Kairat have won 2 Asian Cup winners' titles, yet Kairat's greatest prior success in Europe was reaching the Conference League group stage. Having failed to qualify for the Europa League or Champions League group stage before, Kairat's 3-2 penalty shootout win over Celtic in a playoff after goalless home and away legs last month was a huge achievement. This shows Kazakh clubs can succeed with long-term planning involving young players, Boranbayev said. It was so significant that one couple went viral after interrupting their wedding to watch 21-year-old goalkeeper Timirlan Onarbekov save 2 Celtic penalties, Adam Ida another, securing Kairat's Champions League qualification. Kairat also enter the competition as Kazakhstan's only private club with significant academy investment, and their 25-man squad includes 12 overseas players and 13 local players.